Hello YouTubers, how is everybody doing with this heat wave, mostly in England, from what I've seen one video on the news about, just like videos on YouTube. Hopefully it isn't as hot today as it was yesterday, because I just simply could not function. The heat was absolutely ridiculous. It's early morning now, by the way, and I'm just going to show you some stuff that I've changed on my bike. It might be worth showing you. So this video is, well, about my bike, is only for people that are interested. If you're not, skip through until I'm talking about all that stuff. Cheers. I have spare washers and spacers all used at the bottom there in this pack, even a bit there, which I will explain later in this video when I tried to modify something to fit the front peg. Right, this other package that I put in there, I ordered from Amazon.co.uk, thinking that I was getting 14mm bore, like the hole in them. And I thought, geez, for somewhere around £5, that's not bad. Because you get a pack of 100, according to this. So I got onto Amazon, explained the situation, and they let me know I don't need to return that, or rather those items, because I just chose to basically have the money put back into my Amazon account, and then I ordered what I believed to be the right size, but nope, these are 15mm, and I've tried them over a 14mm rear axle of this bike. Definitely too loose. So I've made another mistake. So for now I'm just leaving it, because, well, when the wheel isn't clamped in place, there's a huge gap on the inside there towards the dropout. It reaches out to like more than the width of the dropout at about 6mm, so it goes to where my thumbnail ends there, and it is quite difficult to get the wheel straight, and I don't like how much it bends the frame. It could affect the strength of the frame, I think. This is the frame, by the way. And I thought, what if, now that I fitted this rear peg, by the way, it is close to the chain. There's not a massive issue, but there's like less than 1mm of the chain that could hit something when I'm grinding. So what about a hub guard? Would that fill the gap over the lock nut of the bearings and the driver there? This is a 9-tooth driver, by the way, just if you're wondering. So maybe in the future, not likely, but maybe someday I might buy a hub guard as well. As looking at the tyre level, the hub could hit a wall or a ledge that I grind on and absolutely mash the wheel. And these are only stock wheels with this bike, you know, original wheels. They aren't exactly very strong. As the front tyre was just too thin, I went for a low pressure Shadow... Hold on, I'll find the name of it. After this camera just got so messed up and I thought I lost recording, I didn't have anything to charge it with because the cable wasn't working. I borrowed a cable from a friend. I presume it is okay to say thank you, Jenny. It means a lot to me. And anyway, about the tyre, it is a Shadow Strada Nuova LP tyre. LP must be for the low power, low pressure I mean. But the amount it took me to use the foot pump and get it anywhere near the pressure that I need, that seemed harder than thicker tyres. Oh well, I'll show you. That is the Shadow tyre. Could do with slightly more air pressure, but I'll just leave it like that for now. I did need to buy some new fresh tools. Got the extension there, and it is a great size to reach through the pegs. So 4.5 inch pegs, good to get the wheels on. It's like a 5 inch, if not more, extension. Of course it comes off, and even get a bit of grip there for quickly winding your nuts over the axle, and many other things. This bloody fire alarm, man, that's just a test as it's Wednesday, so no genuine fire. You might have seen that occur in my previous videos. That's when you know it's recorded on a Wednesday, because there's a smoke alarm test or fire alarm test, whatever you want to call it. But generally, usually, it is called a smoke alarm. Well, we know it works anyway. Quick release button on there. I've used these wrench ratchet thingies before, and I've never noticed that this is actually a button for a quick release. So you press it and it just drops off because of the bearing on the side there. Do your research, I'm not going to explain everything. With all of these sockets, the one that I'm missing is, to my belief, a 15mm one. Not missing from here because the others are right here, or right over there. But there's no 15mm for the 10mm axle. So I was looking around for something that I could possibly use just to get my bike, like the front wheel, clamped on finally, and just get that off my mind. And because I'm not using one of the washers on there, I thought, what if I put it in something like 19, and then I'll later discover that it works better with a 21mm. Just put the washer in there and then that'll work. But I've dropped it somewhere on the floor and I haven't been able to find it for hours. Welcome to my messy workspace in this room. I don't think that I finished talking about why or how I thought I lost everything that I'd recorded this morning. That was simply because the time is not set over the internet on this camera. So the 6 or so video parts that you've already seen were simply under a different time. So it was way down the bottom in the history of things I've recorded for many other videos, even things that I'll never use. Whatever part I was up to in the creation of this video, well, there's so many things going on in my life and I'm trying my best to make this one, but don't worry, I am okay. Just not feeling too good. Back pain and the whole load of bollocks. But this bike is one of my many lifelines that will get me out and about and physically fit again. Mentally fit as well, hopefully. So I did mention earlier in this video about this lever. These are classic Tech 77s. I know that's upside down. And I've tried fitting it as it is. Like, it has this clamp. So, you know, you can fit it under the crossbar of the bars there. I've tried it right up here, and then the grip area is way too short for my preference. And it does not, this is why it pisses me off. Where am I going? It does not have an adjuster to screw in under there to lift the lever up closer to the grip. So I'm considering just super gluing, I don't know what yet, but something made of metal just to keep it in position, and it still gives you that sound when you release the lever. So it will be solid, but I do need it quite a bit closer to the grip. Let's say about that level, so it feels just right. I don't think I've ever mentioned that I sawed the bars off, and it took like somewhere about 3 hours because the metal of these bars are quite a bit stronger than the original stock bars, the handlebars that came with the bike, which I still have down there, and I'm considering selling. I've put the original lever on. Oh, phone's shutting down. Need to charge it again. Right, got some power in this to record on. Is it okay to sell things by advertising in YouTube? Check out the description of this video. Or I'll put it in the comments actually. If I do choose to sell these bars, the shortened grips and the original lever, which has a nice feeling spring in it, and the bar ends are in as well. I just need to tighten them up, or tighten them in, tighten them down, whatever. But for now I'm keeping them for spares. I will get the brake parts out, like the rear brake cable fed around and attached, and the brake caliper stuff all done when I have time. I also, how many bloody problems with this bike, man. I also have a problem with the seat moving. I thought that dropping it pretty much down to like absolute rock bottom, that's pretty much as far down as it will go. I thought it would clamp better, but nope, it still moves left to right. And I do want it a bit higher. That'll be a lot easier for bar spins if I can pinch the seat between my legs, like between my knees. thank you so much for watching. I've recorded what I can for this video. I have so many things going on and I have a load of shit to give Nigel Farage. That Nigel Farage idiot who thinks that he can get things sorted. What a pile of bollocks. Voting, it doesn't make anything change. I used to support them, but I need to calm down. I don't want another heart attack, or migraine attack, or brain aneurysm, or the other name is something that can possibly happen in my brain. Hope you've enjoyed this video anyway. And as usual, thanks for watching. Don't mind, goodbye for now. Peace out YouTubers, you will see me in the next one.